What if I want to have sex before I get married?
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Loving the
You notice
just
this
complete
is
goal.
say no to drugs, kids. The S is right there. So I'm back. I was in Russia for 2 years, but the demand for my show was so high here in the United States.
Hey,
New and improved, controversial show. Well, okay, that's what I learned. Is a lot of people like it, but they just keep it a secret. The mainstream corporations kind of poo-pooed my type of comedy. And we were revealing too many fucking secrets.
Yeah, it's real hard. You want to tell the truth, but you don't want to get shut down.
Right. Maybe Christmas and spontaneous combustion, maybe we should look into that. And the Russians picked me up. I have some great sponsors over there in Russia. And they're not going to kill my family now. Hopefully you noticed the old can of beer. Flat top beer can, which means you have to bring the opener with you. So these are what they call a church key. If you were camping and you forgot this, it was a big problem. The beer companies came up with a bright idea and they switched to this. And then, as you know, they've continued to evolve. Now you can twist the cap of a beer bottle. Back in the day, you couldn't. So you had to drink broken glass. But some people are so desperate, they will resort to, any means possible. I've read different things. It evolved in America, the term. So Merriam-Webster, I think that's a book, said it started in the 1950s. And the one I'm showing you, you have to put holes in the can. Or you can't drink your beer because, something scientific. I remember people forgetting the quote-unquote church key. And this dude one time did, and he got his ass kicked. Important items to bring camping. Number 1 was the church key. Number 2 was the water. And number 3 was the toilet paper. Matches, right? Matches so you can start a fire and keep warm while you're drinking beer. It was when I said I'm going to leave and go to another country and do my show, I was shocked at the overwhelming appreciation for this show that I didn't know was there.
Yeah. It's all across the country.
I didn't know that. I always joke this show's taking the country by storm, and it actually is, isn't it?
It is.
I'm not going to back off on the controversy either. I think that's part of what makes this show so entertaining.
Especially when they're on to you. I think you got to lean into it.
I've agreed not to talk about my investors because they've invested more in Christian programming.
Gotcha.
And they're just diversifying.
Risk.
It's a conflict.
Yeah.
It's a conflict. Yeah. So they're like, we need to make money, and all the money we're going to make from your show, which we're going to make a ton of money.
Oh, so much.
They're going to give to the poor. Are you an atheist?
Nihilism?
Mm-hmm.
You know how they're like, nothing matters, everyone should die. Nothing matters.
I watched The Big Lebowski.
Yeah. It's like that, but you sort of take an extra step and be like, but who cares?
This is like when your childhood has died. It was the same age range, we went to Disneyland, right? And before then, when we went to Disneyland, I was able to sort of suspend disbelief and just go this is fun, I knew it wasn't fake, but it still had that magical quality.
Yeah.
And then this time when we went, I remember looking at everything and I could see some wires and screws and stuff, and I was just like, I can see how they made this small fucking world, and those little things are singing, and I was like, no, that's not true. There's wars and there's racism, and they show all these different races getting along, and I thought, what a bunch of bullshit. I think I was able to suspend disbelief, which is a big deal for me. It's very difficult for me to suspend disbelief. Have you met my wife?